Guys, how to get your CDL while you're working the H2a program in America. Let's check it out. What did it cost me to get my CDL? Okay, so when I went for my written exam, it was $30, and the day I went for my driving exam, that was $140. So in total, it was about $180, and that's what my employer paid to get me my CDL. Okay, guys, what does it cost? A lot of you ask me, what does it cost to get your CDL? Okay, it can cost a lot of money if you're going to work through a training school, or you want to pay for yourself and you're going to attend a training school if it's possible at all. But the easiest way is just to ask your employer or to ask the farmer, listen, can you help me? I just want to get my CDL. And then it's not that expensive. So a lot of you have asked me, how do you get your CDL? Well, you can only get your CDL in the USA while you are working in the USA. So it took me about 3 years to get my CDL. So my first farmer didn't want me to go and get it. I was driving truck on the farm permit. The second year, it wasn't possible as well. We were very far from any, traffic department or the license department or whatever the case may be. So my third year, I was lucky, and the place that I work for told me that they want me to get my CDL. As I said, if you want a CDL, before you can get a CDL, you just need your driver's license at least. So when you get your driver's license, you can then apply for your CDL license. And as I mentioned, the first part is doing your written exam. If you pass your written exam, you get a driver's license, learner's driver's license. Okay, so that means that you can drive truck, but you need somebody to drive with you that has got a license. Part of getting your CDL is to do the physical driver's examination. There's also 3 parts to that. The first part is the truck inspection. The second part is parking. And the third part is your driving. The first part, there's 3 exams that you're going to write that day on the computer, is air brake test, combination vehicles, general knowledge. Let's quickly look at the written exam. The written exam, like I mentioned, is 3 parts: combination vehicles, your air brake test, and general knowledge. Guys, there's so much videos on YouTube about how to get your CDL, how to pass the written exam. If you go and search on Google, on YouTube, you're going to find so many videos. And here is a suggestion. If you want to sort of just know what the written exam will be like in your state, is go and search CDL written exam, South Dakota, Texas, Louisiana, whatever the case may be. And there will be videos that you can sort of watch and you can test your knowledge. That's what I've done, is I've watched these videos. I prepared a few days and I've just watched a lot of YouTube videos on general knowledge questions, air brakes, combination vehicles. I watched it many hours and I made sure that I knew every answer. If you got your CDL learners, then you make a booking to go and do your drive test examination. And as I mentioned, the drive test examination has also got 3 parts to it. The first part is vehicle inspection. The second part is parking. So you're going to do parallel parking with the truck. You're going to back up. You're going to do straight parking. And you're also going to do air brake tests. Okay, so be sure that you watch the videos on that and make sure that you can parallel and you can straight up, back up, reverse, do 3-point turns and all that stuff. But as I mentioned, everything is on YouTube, so just go and search. You will definitely find a video on that. As I mentioned, I mean, everything is in this book, so this really helped me. Okay, like I say, this book is absolutely free. In your state, you can go to any driving department and they will give you this book absolutely free. And when I did my driver's exam, so after I did the vehicle inspection, which is very important, and my brake test, so they just basically want to see, do you know what to look for before you start up the truck? Look for things, there's so many things, I mean, I can't even mention it here, but like, they just want to see, listen, this guy knows what's going on with the truck, okay? The brake test as well is they just want to see, do you understand how the air brakes work and how to make sure that your air brake system works before you jump in a truck and just drive off. Because, I mean, that's your most important thing in a truck, is when you're traveling and you have to brake and there's no air to brake, there's problems. So, like I said, guys, this book, it helps me to study. There's no easy way. I mean, you have to study and you have to understand what it is to drive a combination truck in town, on the highways, and all that stuff. So guys, this is how I got my CDL. And as I mentioned, it took me 3 years. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful every day when I get into a truck and I drive it, that I got my CDL, because I mean that just opens up so many doors and it can really help you. So if you are on a H2a visa program in the United States and it's possible for you to do your CDL, go for it. Take the chance, take the opportunity. You might fail the first, second, third time, whatever the case may be, but be prepared when you go. And yes, it doesn't have to cost you thousands of dollars, which a lot of people sort of say that it's what it's going to cost you. But if you don't know anything about trucking, yes, then I probably suggest that you go through a driving school, and you can just search for a driving school in your state or in your area. There's so many of them. And just ask your employer if they will help and assist you to sort of go through the process, and to help you get your CDL, because I mean that can secure your work on the farm, or your employer, whatever the case may be, is to employ you for the next season again. So guys, all the best. Thank you very much for everybody that's watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I love you guys. I really appreciate the support that I get on the channel. And if you know somebody that would like to hear this information, share the video to them. And remember guys, today only happens once. Make it amazing.